Hey everyone, it's day 4 of Bigg Boss Telugu Season 8, and today's episode was all about the remaining nominations. There were plenty of arguments and emotions, but most of the reasons felt routine, dragging, and frankly silly. However, one contestant stood out, Naveen. His nomination points were on point compared to the others. We also saw a lot of emotions from Manikanta, who opened up about his backstory, and things got even more intense after the nominations. Overall, it was an average episode. Now, let's break it down and take a look at the full episode. Starting with Aditya Om, he nominated Prithvi for doing the least work in cleaning and being aggressive with Babaka. Prithvi accepted his nomination, but in turn nominated Shekhar Basha for being lazy. Shekhar defended himself, saying it wasn't laziness, just fatigue. Yashmi picked the knife, nominating Shekhar and saving Prithvi. Next, Sitha nominated Prerana for using words like ego and superior during a conversation that hurt her feelings. Prerana defended herself, saying it wasn't personal. Sitha also nominated Babaka for not allowing her to cook individually. Babaka defended herself by saying there wasn't enough vegetarian food. Nainika picked the knife and nominated Babaka while saving Prerana. Then, Vishnupriya nominated Shekhar Basha for being lazy or weak, which he accepted. She also nominated Sonia for accusing Babaka of cooking slowly on day 1. Sonia defended herself, saying that taking responsibility also means being accountable. Nikhil picked the knife, nominated Shekhar, and saved Sonia. Naveen's nomination stood out as he chose Manikanta for being hyper and emotionally weak. Manikanta admitted to being emotionally vulnerable but brought up his personal problems again. Naveen quickly shut it down, saying everyone has baggage, but you leave it outside when you enter the house. Naveen also nominated Babaka for not using opportunities properly, which she accepted. Yashmi picked the knife, nominated Manikanta, and saved Babaka. This was one of the few valid nominations today. Prerana chose Manikanta, saying he frequently used statements like, "I know what's running in your mind and you don't know my past." Manikanta became emotional, opened up about his backstory, and everyone teared up. He then stated that he would now play with his mind, leaving human connections behind. Prerana also nominated Sonali for using the word we instead of I during arguments, making it seem like she spoke for everyone. Sonali defended herself but brought up other contestants, leading to an aggressive exchange with Yashmi. Nikhil picked the knife, nominated Sonali, and saved Manikanta. Manikanta then nominated Vishnupriya for using the term feminist on day 1. She stood by. He also nominated Shekhar for being lazy and playing with food. Shekhar defended himself by saying he wasn't the only one being careless. Manikanta countered, saying Shekhar was playing politics. Yashmi picked the knife, nominated Vishnupriya, and saved Shekhar. Prithvi nominated Babaka for not being fit for the games, to which Babaka responded by acknowledging her size but waiting for the right opportunity. Prithvi also nominated Manikanta for his negative attitude. Manikanta, in turn, questioned why Prithvi repeated the same allegations that others had made. Nainika picked the knife, nominated Manikanta, and saved Babaka. After the nominations, Manikanta had a major emotional breakdown. Several contestants tried to calm him down, but it didn't work. Bigg Boss had to call him to the confession room, where he finally burst out again, but was eventually calmed down through some motivation. Today's episode was filled with arguments, defenses, and emotional outbursts. Naveen's nomination points were sharp, and Prerana's were decent too. Overall, the Chiefs didn't do a great job in picking the knife. There was no real competition among them. Yashmi often walked through without any challenge. Manikanta's emotional outburst added some intensity, but many contestants are still jumping into fights without analyzing the situation. As for Bigg Boss, the nomination process felt weak at this stage of the game. Hopefully, tomorrow will bring more excitement. That's it for today's review. We'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, check out our Bigg Boss Updates playlist, and don't forget to subscribe to SpyDigitt for continuous updates. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our next video.